So most men have never been taught what sacred sexuality even is. We learn about sex through porn, locker room talk, or shame-filled silence. We chase the climax but miss the connection. We crave the feminine but consume her like content. And over time, that hunger turns into hollow. The more we consume, the less alive we feel. But what if I told you the problem isn't your desire, it's that you've been cut off from the soul of your sexuality. So in this video, I'm going to break down the real reason porn addiction keeps so many men stuck and how to begin reconnecting your sexuality with your soul. Not through repression, not through shame, but through sacred union. So first off, sacred sexuality, it's reconnecting sex with soul. So it's a journey from compulsion to connection. So segment number 1 is the root split. So how we want to start this off is, let's start with the core split that drives a sexual addiction. It's the divide between sex and soul, between masculine and feminine. Most men use porn not because they're just horny, but because there's a deeper hunger underneath, a hunger to feel something, a hunger to connect with the erotic, the emotional, the mysterious. So porn becomes the surrogate for feminine energy. So you're not just watching a woman, you're trying to consume the feminine, her curves, her softness, her surrender. Because somewhere along the way, you were taught to fear or repress your own inner feminine, the part of you that feels deeply, loves freely, and expresses creatively. And so you reach out for images to stimulate what your soul is starved for, but you can't download what you're meant to become. So true healing starts when you stop looking for the feminine outside of you and you begin cultivating her from within. So segment number 2 is integration. So what we want to do here is, what does this look like in practice? It starts by reclaiming your inner feminine within you, the part of you that knows how to receive, how to feel, and how to listen, and then anchoring that energy with your healthy masculine, which includes your presence, your integrity, and your structure. This is what ancient traditions called the sacred union, the marriage of the divine masculine, divine feminine within you. So when these two archetypes meet in harmony, your sexuality becomes sacred again. You no longer chase women out of emptiness. You no longer use porn to avoid your pain. You become a whole man, capable of meeting the feminine in the world because you've met her within. So segment number 3 is porn addiction as a spiritual symptom. So let's be honest, porn addiction is not just about lust. I've talked about this in my videos. It's a symptom of disconnection from your body, your heart, and your spirit. It's a nervous system looking for relief, a heart longing for intimacy, a soul aching for union. But here's the catch: the more you use porn to escape, the harder it becomes to access real pleasure. So porn trains you to bypass the journey and go straight to the release. So sacred sexuality invites you to reverse that, to slow down, to breathe, and to feel. It's not about being perfect, it's about becoming present. It's not about performing, it's about connecting with your own soul first and then with another. So segment number 4 is a new way to relate to sex. So imagine making love not to escape, but to merge. 2 different things. Not to conquer, but to commune. This is the heart of Tantra, not the westernized version, but the ancient wisdom that teaches presence over performance. Its sacred sex is relaxed, not rushed. It's heart-centered, not head-driven. It's not about the finish line. It's about the journey of sensation, breath, and your soul. And when you approach sex this way, whether with a partner or simply in your own self-practice, something incredible happens. You begin to feel whole. You're no longer seeking to get something, but you're bringing your fullness to the moment and meeting the divine through your own body. So, in closing, if this message resonated with you and you're ready to stop consuming and start connecting, I invite you to join me on this path. So subscribe to my channel, drop a comment below. What part of your sexuality feels ready to evolve? And if you're a man looking to heal from porn addiction from the inside out, and if you're stuck, I've got a free training in the description to help you begin that sacred work. So remember, your desire isn't the problem. It's the compass leading you back home to your soul.